There's a part in the process of every Christian's life as they walk with the Lord, the purification, the sanctification, the renewal of our minds that transforms us from the way that we used to be when we met Jesus into someone that's holy and set apart for Jesus. And there's a great example of how your insides could be filthy, but you have this outward appearance of holiness. And Jesus was talking to the Pharisees when the Pharisees invited Jesus to dinner. So we're in Luke 11, verse 37. It says, while Jesus was speaking, the Pharisees asked him to dine with them. So he went in and reclined at table. The Pharisees were astonished to see that he did not first wash before dinner. And the Lord said to him, now you Pharisees cleanse the outside of the cup and the dish, but inside you are full of greed and wickedness. You fools, did not he who made the outside make the inside also? But give as alms those things that are within, and behold, everything is clean for you. We see that the Pharisees had all these man-made traditions, acts that were, considered worthy on man's behalf, right? Not things that God told them to do, not these things that were biblical, but these things that were extra biblical that gave them this sense of piety and this identity that they were holy and set apart, right? But on the inside, they were wicked, they were evil, they were greedy, they were, condemning people and making people keep this man-made laws and all this extra stuff that God never even told them to do in the first place. Then not only that, they were the ones that wanted to kill Jesus. So they had this sense of holiness, but inside they were void of all pure of heart, purity in the heart, love. They were not loving to their neighbors. They didn't give out of sacrifice. They gave out of abundance. So they had this hard heart when it came down to things of the kingdom. We as believers need to be careful that we're not walking in the same light, that everyone around us thinks that we're, holy people, that we're walking with the Lord, and that we have this image in man's eyes that we're doing the right thing for the kingdom. But inside, Jesus knows. Jesus knows who we really are. The person that you are alone at night, or the person that you are when you are alone, is the person you truly are in your walk. So if there's compromise, if there's things that you're doing, you need to stop. These things are separating you from God. And now while God he's our Father, he loves us, he's patient, he's going to give us a way out. The Holy Spirit is inside all of us. The Holy Spirit dwells within us. The Holy Spirit nudges us and tells us to stop, take the correction, receive the correction. Because we see in Luke in chapter 11 also in 24 where it says the return of an unclean spirit. This spirit came back with 7 evil spirits more wicked than himself and left this person in much worse shape than they were to begin with. And that's how I look at our lives. If we are, freed and delivered from something, and then you go back to that like a dog to its vomit, you're going to get more worse, more addicted, more difficult to deal with this thing than it was the first time around you were delivered, right? Because it comes back stronger than ever. The only way that we're going to be able to walk with the Lord and let him do what he wants to do to our insides is by staying in the word, praying, listening to the Holy Spirit, taking action. The Holy Spirit tells us things, hey, don't do this. Hey, don't do that. Hey, you're doing good at this. Do more of that. Hey, when you did that, you could have did it this way. When you spoke to this person, you were a little harsh. When this person offered you correction and you denied it, that was prideful. These things, the Holy Spirit is with us and he guides us. He's going to help us become better people. He's going to help us become better children of God. He's going to cleanse and wash us from the inside out so that we don't just have this clean exterior that's fooling everyone, but not fooling ourselves. We're not fool. Matter of fact, it's the other way around. I heard Isaiah Saldivar say that this morning on a video, that we're fooling ourselves. Everyone else can see. I really encourage you guys to just take a look at the inside, analyze your heart posture, analyze your attitudes, your actions, your behaviors, and make sure that they are in alignment with what a true child of God should be like. Not saying that you're not a true child of God. I'm just saying that there's things that we all struggle with. There's things that all of us go through in life. And we need to make sure that at the forefront of all that, it's still Jesus. And that when we deal with things, we don't let those start to change who we are on the inside for the worse. Let the Holy Spirit continue to do the work that he's doing within us to create us into the children that God created us to be. So that's going to do it for this one. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, God bless.